We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Mark this one out beyond.
On the set. White. Down. Set.
On first down, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his first touchdown this year. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he is out of bounds, but there is a flag down, and we may erase that one. Now Strong. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That one good for 26 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's good.
11 yards on the pass there. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Inside.
A carry now for Strong. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
There's just no excuse for this one, Mike. At this level, from that distance, that's a kick you just have to have.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Cycle. Here we go. Here we go. Green gap. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard mark.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Black, yellow,
In motion,
go.
Reed.
6, mega. Blue striker. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Drill green. Ready.
2nd down throw for Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Crack. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Spike, 60. Black, 95. Yellow.
In motion, Reed.
Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Go
In
red.
motion, Reed.
52 blue. Blue, go. Hey, green. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Check, huh?
On 3rd third down, they go with Jacobs. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground is Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
We need 18. Jump out.
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run. Johnson. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
15-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Green, black 40, black shot. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
2nd down and 10.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one 1st down. Or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Ready?
Once again, they keep it on the ground.
The handoff to Josh Jacobs. Deshaun Elliott there off the tackle. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Yellow, 22.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
319.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
46-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Black clock. Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
10 black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Flush to his right.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Black, 95. Blue,
in motion, Reed.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27.
A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Green Bay.
Come on, set. Yellow, go. 33, yellow. 6, mega. Ready.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. In motion, Reed.
60 red. Hut.
On 2nd down, Love. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense to beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Hey, take 26. Inside.
Now a give to Warren, running right. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Rodgers now. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Tight end going in motion here. Once again, it's Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Red blue, go. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On the ready.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
50, yellow, 43.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Slide blue. 50, green. Ready.
Throwing is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Black Ulster.
It's third down.
45. Wyatt. 10.
They'll drop to throw. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. The man in motion is Watson.
32. Hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's a second and 9.
Claws red. Ready, ready, set.
Now Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
at the 6-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers. Downfield by Hamler. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.